up every day. I wake up every day not knowing if I'm gonna live or die because who knows what's going on up here. But, and this is not for you to chant for me or for you guys to go on Twitter. By the way, right? I don't do that for that. I do that because there's a little kid somewhere around here who loves pro wrestling, is getting inspired to be in this business. By the way, don't do it. But then I look at Samoa Joe, someone who I once idolized, someone who had one of the greatest championships runs in American professional wrestling history at Ring of Honor. And now I see what Joe is doing with the Ops. And I see that he's gonna lead Hook down the wrong path. But you know what? You know what? Before Joe can corrupt Hook, before Joe can come out here and say he's a real AEW World Champion, Samoa Joe, look at me in my eyes. I live behind these cameramen. Zoom in, do your job. Thank you very much. Joe, I was out for 18 months with a knee injury, and all I could think about was being back in this ring, because this ring gives me peace. I have no peace in this life. The only peace I have is when I'm in this ring fighting. And Joe, on December 10th, winter is coming. Do me a favor, don't be a defend the title against me.
But you know, this is about education, Eddie. And I wanted him to have a complete one. So I thought it was important he learned what it was like living on the other side. Eating with the second place people. You know, how the steak tastes at the third place table. And I couldn't think of a better candidate to be that guy than you, Eddie.
And the Joe that I respect, you ran through everybody, bro. You showed fighting spirit. You showed the whole entire world, what it meant to be a real heavyweight champion. But now, get so what is this? Because I know you guys want to see wrestling. I don't have anything else to do. I want to get back to the hotel and go to bed. So here's the thing, Joe. If you don't bring the Ring of Honor World Champion, if you don't bring the submission machine, if you do not bring the Samoa Joe that made me want to battle and keep going, if you don't bring the Samoa Joe that beat up my mentor for years, I will eat you alive on the 10th.
Uh, 25 years. I've been doing this and dreamt of being a professional wrestler since I was 9 years old. And now I have the opportunity to become the world's champion. And you know, Joe, when you said, you don't finish the line and all that good stuff, you know, you're getting in my head, or you tried to get in my head. You can't get in my head, Joe, because I'm in my head every day. Joe, you brought up that I yell and scream and I do this and that. It's because I care. I care about the sport. I care about professional wrestling. And I hate to admit this, I care too much for AEW. I care too much that some of the younger guys are going down a way that I do not respect and I find disgusting. What they are doing is not right and not good for this game. AEW was supposed to be something different. You are being rewarded for your hard work. You are being rewarded for wins in that ring. You are being rewarded for being the best professional wrestler in the world. That's the way it's supposed to be. Then I'm out 18 months. And I come back to and it all starts with the world's champion. Joe, you are disgusting now. This has nothing to do with your pro wrestling. You are the best pro wrestler in the world today. That championship proves it. You were supposed to lead, and now you're doing what you used to hate. And I'm supposed to come back to work and be like, everything's fine. Well, guess what? I want to change. I want things to change. I want the culture to be better. I will have my opportunity December 10th. And winter is coming, and Joe, I am not just fighting you for me so I can finally get the payoff that I've been looking for 25 years. No, brother, I'm doing it so I can show the younger guys, do it the right way. Don't be snakes. Don't be rats. Do it the right way. Do it the way AEW was supposed to be.
So, Eddie, congratulations. Because your time has come. After weeks of asking, now you will receive. You see, Eddie, you wanted the real Samoa Joe, the man that you looked up to, the crusader of the independents, the person whose footsteps you followed today. What you don't realize, Eddie, is that man has been standing in front of you the entire time. Eddie, this is the real me. Eddie, I am ruthless by design. Eddie, I do not care about men like you because you're in the way of what I have. Eddie, the man that you looked up to, it was a wonderful idea. But the man that's gonna beat your ass tonight, oh Eddie, this is the man who's gonna show you the reality of what this industry is.
Eddie Kingston, tonight you are in the main event going for the AEW World Championship against Samoa Joe. I feel like this is the moment we have all been waiting for since you came back to AEW. How are you feeling heading into this match?
Nervous. You know, it's good to have fear. It keeps you on your toes. But what I've been really thinking about is the fact that the GOAT of pro wrestling, Terry Funk, today's the anniversary, the 50th anniversary of when he won the World's Championship. And I'm just hoping I make Terry proud. I know he's watching. You know, I hope my mom and dad are watching. See, now we're getting too emotional. Look.
I feel like you've been emotional coming into this, though, Eddie.
Well, because you don't know how many times you're going to have a shot. I'm already 0-2 in world title matches. You just don't know. I'm trying to be real cool about this because I really want to crash out right now because I just want to get warmed up and stuff. But I got respect for you. Look, Joe, I know you're watching. I know you're warming up, stretching, all that good jazz, right, with all your homies and with Hook. You're going to have the fight of your life, dog. I ain't going down easy, huh?
Eddie Kingston gets his shot tonight, live here on TBS, and winter is coming.
Both men swinging for the fences here. Oh, that one might have got Eddie Kingston in the throat. That's the trouble with these exchanges, Brian. You leave yourself open, and a shot across the windpipe, that could be extremely debilitating.
Yeah, a shot across the windpipe. I mean, that'll make it hard to breathe, but look at that. How many times have you seen Samoa Joe dropped by a single chop? I can't remember a single time.
Eddie Kingston swinging hard, dropping the AEW World Champion to the mat. Kingston invoking the name of Terry Funk. Bringing up the point that is the anniversary from when Funk won the World Championship. Kingston, how meaningful it would be for him, Tony, to do it on the anniversary.
It's one of his idols, if not his biggest idol. Punk was magnificent, and Eddie Kingston is relentless.
AEW Dynamite Winter is coming live on TBS, HBO Max. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, Bryan Danielson, and we are in the middle of a slugfest for the AEW World Championship. The challenger, Eddie Kingston, battering the champion, Samoa Joe, but do not count Joe out yet.
No body blows, there you go. Change levels on that one.
That was great. He went to the body, went to the head, dropped Samoa Joe with that uppercut.
Keep him down now. Eddie's got to keep the big man, the champion, down. But can he do it? Look at Joe rising up.
Joe trying to rise up, and this is the first night of a huge week of Winter is coming. Remember this? That's Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Early start time, coast to coast for Collision. Winter is coming, and this match just made official. Claudio Castagnoli, Konosuke Takeshi, Blue League action in the Continental Classic. The CMLL World Heavyweight Champion for the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Right now, Eddie Kingston just gets the AEW World Champion.
What a slugfest we're seeing here tonight for the AEW World Championship.
Both men exchanging bombs, and thus far, Tony, Eddie Kingston getting the better of Samoa Joe.
Rising up to the chance of Eddie. Eddie from the sellout crowd here tonight.
I talked earlier before the break about how many people like myself included, have been hard on Eddie Kingston over the years. But what we saw was incredible, unrealized talent, but we failed to look at what's right in front of us, and that's his incredible heart. He talked earlier tonight about how he doesn't know how many other times he's going to get a shot at the World Championship. This might be the last one. He's giving it everything he's got. But he's in there against a tank in Samoa Joe. Look at this. Look at Joe's control.
Brian, a tank that he get off his feet. Did you see that? That kick?
Unbelievable.
Enziguri, and now Samoa Joe running through the boot scrape, through the ropes, delivered with authority by Samoa Joe.
And look at Joe just hanging on the top rope.
And look at Eddie Kingston grabbing his nose, maybe his eye, I'm not sure.
Brian very easily could have broken the nose of Eddie Kingston, launching through the ropes with the flat of his boot like that.
To be fair, it wouldn't be the first time Eddie Kingston broke his nose. He's been in plenty of fights.
Both in the ring and out, sometimes in classrooms, sometimes in streets. Eddie Kingston doesn't care where he has to fight, but he will fight with pride. He will fight with honor. He will fight with all of his heart, like he is doing here tonight in our main event.
When the fans love him, they can identify with Eddie. Right to the core, right to the heart. That's what Eddie's got. And you mentioned earlier, we have taken our last break at Excalibur, staying with this 60-minute time limit world title, long as it takes.
Eddie Kingston still throwing hands.
Joe, though, answering the chops with an elbow strike. Now Kingston digs deep, 2 chops, a lariat, but Joe stays on his feet. A second lariat, but Joe remains upright. Kingston,
Be careful here.
a third. Power slam, the leg is hooked and covers made, and Kingston kicks out.
You know, I can see that coming because Joe was dangling almost as if he was playing possum that time, wanting Eddie to hit the rope. See that?
Joe, Brian, the hips of Samoa Joe, the control, that enziguri, followed up by that power slam in such quick succession. He moves with the poise, the agility of a man half his size.
It's unbelievable how well Samoa Joe moves at his size. And to be able to snap a power slam like that, rotate a man over, and now just these insulting knees to the jaw.
It's awoken something in Eddie Kingston. 3 lariats, but Joe now battering the face of Kingston with the knees. Joe, though, those kicks, the toe of his boot into the face of Eddie Kingston, already damaged face of Eddie Kingston. Joe on the move, but now Kingston. Oh! Exploder from Kingston! Covering now! 1, 2! Oh, no!
Look at this. Boom, dropped him right down on his head.
This crowd willing on Eddie Kingston, the challenger. They want to see the coronation. They want to see the king earn his crown. But Samoa Joe plants Kingston, and now Joe. The STF is cinched in. Kingston frees himself from the STF. Both men up to their feet. Oh, DDT! That's how he beat Shibata, but Joe very deftly rolls out of the ring. Either by happenstance or by strategy, either way, it prevented Kingston from making the cover.
It was a smart move, and now Eddie knows it. Eddie's going to try to get Joe back in the ring.
That's a challenging task in its own right, with how big Joe is. And he managed to do it.
Kingston has the high ground, the advantage on our AEW World Champion, and now could be looking to land the Hurricane, the spinning backfist. Joe is ready for it.
Yeah, he blocked it, had the hands up.
The headbutt, the lariat, chopped down. Oh, Eddie, the cutter. Joe on roller skates here. Kingston.
Here comes.
The Hurricane, no. Joe, Kikina clutch. Kikina clutch. Joe is ready for it. Kingston is locked in. And Eddie, the hand on the forearm.
Eddie fighting with all his might.
But Eddie, he's fading. Eddie Kingston taps out.
The winner of this match, and still AEW World Champion, Samoa Joe.
Tremendous counter wrestling by Samoa Joe, anticipating the Hurricane, blocking in the Kikina clutch, and you know that has to eat Kingston up inside to tap out to Samoa Joe.
Well, Eddie wanted the real Samoa Joe. He got the real Samoa Joe.
Boy, we've got a lot more to come. Excalibur, an early start Saturday afternoon, and then 3 hours next Wednesday from Manchester.
And it is official for the Holiday Bash 1 week from tonight. $1 million on the line. The Elite, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega versus Hechicero. Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada plus FTR put their AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line against the Bang Bang Gang next Wednesday night from Manchester, England.
Give me the microphone. Where you going, Bryan Danielson? You son of a bitch. Now we're good now. We're friends.
Before Eddie talks, I just want to say, Eddie, I love you, man. This man, the heart that he just showed tonight, this is his 5th match back. His 5th match back after being injured, after being out for over 500 days. Eddie, do not hang your head. You were this close to being the AEW World Champion. And God damn it, you can do it. be a doubter of Eddie Kingston. I used to be somebody who would call him King of the Bums, but this man has more heart than anybody in professional wrestling, and Eddie Kingston, I believe in you. Atlanta, do you believe in Eddie Kingston?
Well, fuck. Thank you, Brian. What do I? Yeah, now I gotta take it home. Thanks. I want to get back in the ring, but I'm not gonna fucking walk in. I'm beat up. All I want to honestly say is I'm disappointed and angry, but I fucking love you. All I want to say, though, ATL on some real shit. I used to come down here all the time for the Independence, for my man Murder One and others. Murder, I know you in here somewhere. You, my man, don't forget it, God. But ATL, I loved you since I first came to your city to fight. And I want to thank you for tonight, because even though I was nervous as fuck sitting backstage, hearing you guys out here going nuts made me just say, nah, fuck that, gotta do what I gotta do. Hopefully next time we're here, I heard y'all chanting pay-per-view. No pressure, Tony Khan, but A-Town wants a pay-per-view, babe. One love. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting pro wrestling. Get home safe, I guess.